Agis walang sound. Anak ng kamote, wala tayong sound, ma'am. Sorry, nakita ko yung comment ni ko, no? Ni Makwan, nakamute daw. Sorry, ulit. House panel subpoenas NBI chief probe into VP Sara Duterte's threat to kill the top officials. The House of Committee on Justice subpoena National Bureau Investigation Director Melvin Matibag, ordering him to appear before the lawmakers and turn over records of the Bureau investigation into alleged threat kill made by Vice President Sara Duterte against President Bongbong Marcos, First Lady Lisa Araneta Marcos, and former Speaker Martin Romualdez. In a subpoena at Testicandum et Tuces Tecum dated March 31, 2026, the panel directed Matibag to attend its hearing on April 14, 2026 at 10 a.m. at the morning and representative at House of Representatives in Quezon City. You are hereby directed to appear before the Committee on Justice April 14, 10 a.m. in the second floor of the People's Center, House of Representatives, and submit the following documents. Nako po, magsasubmit na. The subpoena stems for the ongoing impeachment proceedings against Sara Duterte based on the verified complaints endorsed by the several lawmakers. The House Committee specifically required duly certified copies of all records of NBI, including into the threat made by Vice President Sara Duterte against President Bongbong Marcos, Araneta Marcos, and Romualdez. It also sought certified true copies of all documents of photographs gathering in the course of above-mentioned investigation. According to the order, the documents are needed for the committee to be appraised of outcome of the NBI investigation and the information and evidence gathered by the NBI in the course of its investigation. The subpoena was issued by authority of the committee bearing the signatures of Justice Committee Chairperson Jervil Jinky Beatriz Luistro, Batangas Speaker Boji D, and Secretary General Sheloy Garafil. The House panel is currently conducting hearings to determine whether there is a sufficient basis to elevate the impeachment complaints to the plenary and transmittal to the Senate. Nako po! Shout out, I am Batman. Shout out, Kapsat. No? Shout out. O, di ba, Makwan, wala na. Tapos na maliligayang araw. Diyos ko, Lord Rudy. O, ito pa. Sabi ni Attorney Luistro, Mabsat, no? Ito, basahin na natin. Chairman Luistro, no TRO. House proceedings with impeachment hearings cites accountability mandate. House Committee on Justice Chair, Attorney Jervil Jinky Beatriz Luistro of Batangas Thursday may maintain the chamber will proceed with its impeachment hearings against Vice President Sara Duterte, stressing that the process remains constitutional. We remain our position that all proceedings of the House of Committee on Justice are fully constitutional, Luistro said, underscoring that the panel is strictly following the rules of the House, the Constitution, and the relevant Supreme Court ruling. She emphasized that the proceedings are fair, orderly, and evidence-based with full respect for the due process. Luistro said that the committee will move forward with its scheduled hearing on April 14, 2022 and April 14, April 22, and April 29 in the absence of any court issues restraint. In the absence of temporary restraining order, the committee will proceed as scheduled, Luistro said, adding the lawmaker remains committed in carrying out their constitutional mandate without delay. The House impeachment proceedings are constitutional, rule-based, and anchored on an accountability. Luistro also downplayed issues raised by the Vice President Sara Camp, describing them as a largely procedural. The issue being raised are largely technical in nature. She said that stressing that a focus should be on the public right, a demand to accountability from official. What must be emphasized is that substantive right of the Filipino people to determine accountability. She noted that the impeachment is mechanism provided under the Constitution to ensure that the high-ranking officials answer serious allegations. Impeachment is constitutional mechanism designed precisely to ensure that the high official answer serious allegations, Luistro said, adding to the public office demand demands accountability. Those facing allegation must be given the opportunity to explain and to be heard. The Justice Panel, Luistro, said it is also in full compliance with constitutional limits, particularly in one-year bar rule. The committee is fully compliant with the one-year bar rule as interpreted by the Supreme Court. We see no violation of any constitutional limitation. On the legal move taken by Duterte's camp, Luistro said that there were anticipated. The recent move by the Vice President's camp was not unexpected. She said, at any stage of the impeachment proceedings, it will always possible for parties to elevate this before the court. She expressed confidence that the committee's actions would stand up to scrutiny. We anticipated that remains confident that the community actions will withstand scrutiny. This process is not about politics. It is about upholding the constitution and ensuring that no one is above accountability. Kaya lako po, sigurado na to, Ayang Batman at saka Makwan, sigurado iiyak ka mga garapata dito. Nako po, mag-iyak. Nako, breaking news. Sara Duterte, stage 10 na ang kabubuhan. Aray ko po, grabe naman to. Diyos ko Lord. Coordinated yung fake news nilang malala si PBBM. Pamula ng kanilang hardcore influence hanggang sa mga garapata, bumubuhos ng mga salapi si Inday. Tragis. Ay, si Inday may sinasabi? Tingnan natin. Kung may laman ng utak.
Tuwan nila ng paraan. Yung problema sa supply doon sa Middle East.
Problema daw sa supply ng langis. Anong mangyayari?
Or mapapababa siya kung merong ibang supply.
Mapapababa daw kung merong ibang supply na hindi lang doon sa Middle East. Saan?
Na hindi dumadaan sa Middle East na papasok sa ating bayan. So hanggang merong bangayan sa Middle East, patuloy ang pagtaas.
Narinig niyo yun mga garapata? Hanggang may bangayan sa Middle East, tuloy ang pagtaas ng presyo ng langis. Mga bobo, sasabihin nyo si Pangulong Bongbong Marcos may kasalanan, mga kamote kayo. Diyos ko Lord, Rudy, nako daw, ano daw, yun nga, Ayang Batman, di ba? Ang problema, sabi niya, kung meron daw ibang alternative na pwedeng pagkuha ng supply. Ang tanong, ilang taon na lumipas? 6 na taon na lumipas. May nagawa ba yung tatay mo? Nakahanap ba ng ibang alternative? Diyos ko Lord, Rudy, isip-isip din, kamote din. Kung yung sinasabi mo, dapat nagawa na. Anak ng kamot. Kung meron, pero wala nananaginip ka din. Talagang bobo rin talaga to. No? Diyos ko Lord. Yan ang main topic natin. At mukhang nag-iiyakan ng mga garapata. Mag-subtopic na tayo. Again, shout out sa mga kasama natin dito. Siyempre dyan si Makwan, si Ayang Batman, at sa lahat mga silent viewers. Maraming salamat. Countdown tayo sa ating subtopic of that. Here we go.